Ah, dear, I think we better actually start this bloody thing, hadn't we? At long last. Good lord, I've been messing around a fair bit, haven't I? Ah, mercy, mercy me. And hello there, campers. I'm just, look, you know, I'm trying to do my hair in a nice way, and it just like... Wardrobe malfunctions, I guess, which is always possible. Hello there, campers. My name is Paul Hughes. I'm the Lord of Leisure, and I am also fucking terrible at doing intros, especially to live streams. Dear me. I got stuff in my pockets and all the rest of it. How the hell? How the devil are you all? It's been such a while again. In fact, since we made the devil cry in Devil May Cry 5, the last live stream, obviously I've been missing again. There's obviously been various things happening in the meantime, obviously in regards to the world, but also in regards to the world of Hearthstone, because Blizzard, obviously, as all the shenanigans around Activision Blizzard notwithstanding, they also have been doing some other announcements about, you know, that silly card game that I like to play. And obviously they announced that there is a brand new expansion coming soon, April the 9th. So Tuesday, April the 9th, that's when you get a new expansion. That's always going to be jolly fun, and I will be doing a live stream on April the 9th. You know, actually I'm going to try and plan these things out a little bit better. Now, you know, in between gallivanting around the world and doing various other things in my life. If you've seen on the, well, there we go, on the Instagram thingy down there, the Lord of Leisure, you'll have seen that I've been basically, you know, flying around the world, or at least flying to Berlin, if nothing else recently, and doing a few other bits and bobs. So it's kind of like that's been pretty much what's been taking up my time more than anything else. So, you know, cheers everyone, especially for the fact that, you know, you all didn't really have to stick around at all or otherwise, and I do really appreciate the fact that, you know, people have wandered off. I've actually checked the numbers, you know, I've lost subscribers and all the rest of it, you know, which is fair enough because I don't do this for a living. I just turn up, sit in front of a desk, go, yeah, and then just talk at you for what seems like an eternity till your ears bleed. So whoever, you know, stayed behind, cheers. I love you! Or I could be indifferent. It's one of the two. There are hey, there are worse things to do on a I was going to say on a Friday night. Wednesday! This is Wednesday! Or whenever you watch this back on YouTube, this could be any day of the week. I don't know. This is what happens when you don't do things for a while. You sort of lose your meh for actually attempting to talk properly for about, you know, for more than 30 seconds without just going It's not a good look. It's not a good look. So, without any further ado, let's actually go into just a little bit of detail about the new expansion that's coming out. Obviously, cards are getting revealed every day up until the new expansion goes live on Tuesday the 9th of April. But there's some that I wanted to highlight simply because I thought they were absolutely worth looking at. And there, look, I've got Calicos right up the right above my head. It's a new Mage Legendary card, and your first spell costs 0, so you get to cast a free spell every turn. I think that's fantastic. It's nicely overpowered. It's obviously going to get play. And hell, I'm looking forward to using it in something dastardly, I dare say, because the theme of this expansion is about some of the villains of Hearthstone in expansions past, and like in the adventure modes and various other things. They've all come together to effectively form the Evil League of Evil, I guess. You may as well call it that. So therefore, you're going to have all sorts of things based around the story of them trying to hatch dirty little schemes, so they are. I'm just saying that in possibly the worst accent ever. And so, apparently, for the next year, every expansion is going to be related story-wise and various other things. There is even going to be a single-player content in regards to this, and there's going to be different mechanics with this. I've highlighted a couple of the legendaries that I'm most interested in. I've already said about Caligos, which is above my head right here. But then Archvillain Rafam coming back in any shape or form is fantastic. I mean, look, I missed him from Wild. You know, the League of Explorers, when that single-player content came out such a long time ago, it was fantastic! And it's still great to play those cards in Wild today. So the fact that Rafam's coming back into the standard mode, for me, I'm absolutely happy with. And just look, he's just a Warlock card this time. But his hero power, sorry, his battle cry I should say, when you play him, you basically just get a shit ton of legendary minions. I like that kind of effect, because you never know what you're going to have. It makes games more interesting, so therefore, with shit like that, I mean, it's why I like Whizbang the Wonderful, that card from the Boomsday project. Again, you get decks that you have no idea what you're going to get until you actually start playing. You know, to me, it makes it more interesting. That card, if I'm pointing that way, there we go, that card, makes it more interesting, that's all I'm saying. But, what's going to make it, you know, certainly a challenge as well to judge how good or bad this expansion is going to be is the fact that they're introducing lackeys. So these 1/1 minions that have a certain effect. You get a variety of them. There's different ways to get lackeys, and then there are cards that combine with those lackeys for tonight's Mystery Star Prize. How that's all going to play out, don't know. Not all the cards have been revealed yet. There's been some that have been revealed, but I just wanted to show Evil Cable Rat there just as an illustration. That is potentially what's coming along in any case. And then you've got the Forest Aid. It's an it's a big word that I can't pronounce if I correctitude. An illustration of another mechanic that they're adding, which is Twin Spell. So basically you can play the same spell twice, because once you played it the first time, you get a copy back in your hand to play again the next turn. Or even the same turn, depending on the mana costs and what you can actually build up. So that in itself potentially is a WTF moment when you get them. I like that type of thing. Again, perhaps opens up more options, because let's be fair, there's plenty of decks where you've made them, where you've copied them, where you've like said, oh, I wish I had another one of that, or you've just like shuffled extra copies of a minion in your deck, that type of thing. Twin Spell, depending on where else they show up, it could be either good, bad, or otherwise. I genuinely don't know. Which is going to be part of the fun. Although, again, people on YouTube and so forth, they've been obviously going through all this, pouring through it with a fine-tooth comb. I mean, let's be fair, you probably watch Trump on YouTube just go through absolutely everything, work out the maths and everything else. I'm not that type of person. I barely can wake up in the mornings. And then finally, we've got a little scheme, which is illustrated with Togwaggle's scheme. Now, this particular scheme is choose a minion, shuffle a copy into your deck. It upgrades every turn. Now, this is the same. There are multiple schemes from the bad guys, and it depends on what class you are, where they turn up, that type of thing. They are going. How good they're going to be, it's going to massively vary as time goes on. And again, with the advent of all the cards coming out and all the rest of it, it's probably going to be the point when you'll then start seeing, how good is it going to be? Because you could play these immediately, or you just hold on to them. And with the fact that they're upgrading every turn, they're getting better, and therefore the temptation is to hold on to them longer, but then you're obviously not going to get the payoff that you want. Or do you play them sooner and then you've got something, but it's not as good as what you then start making a judgment call. Do you play now or play later? Do I stay or do I go now? Yeah, it's that type of thing. So all in all, Hearthstone Rise of Shadows is potentially promising to be something that I'm very much interested in. I mean, to be perfectly honest, you'll be able to see what you'll be getting if you actually purchase pre-purchase anything on Battle.net in a in a moment. Christ, you know, this is a thing. I really haven't been used to talking like this to yourself for some time and going, right now, I need another drink. There you go. But a month after this expansion comes out, that's when the single-player stuff starts coming. And I missed proper single-player adventures for some time. I thought that they were some of the best story stuff that Blizzard had been doing within Hearthstone. They've been doing the dungeon run stuff for the past few expansions, and they've been grand. But now, paid for single-player content is coming back, and it's sort of in keeping with the dungeon runs, but then expanding them a lot more, hopefully making them even more replayable than they were. And, well, I guess we'll find out a lot more in May about those when the first one lands. The first one is free, and then if you want to obviously get the rest, then it's going to be some gold, or indeed some hard-earned cash, which, let's be fair, look at me. I'm fucking obsessed with this game. Now, of course I'm probably going to do it. And there you go, there's your very quick overview of Hearthstone Rise of Shadows, which obviously got announced while I was wandering off here, there and everywhere and doing other silly things in life. How bloody dare I? Dear me. Okay, so what we're going to do now, we're going to hit a little scheme of ourselves. We're going to play some games, we're going to have a bit of a chat, a bit of a, you know, a bit of a and try and you know, in a strange sort of way, try and get back into the swing of things. I'm fucking rusty at this. I'm not feeling right yet. So I think we're going to need to do something about that. Going to play a Tavern Brawl, see what it is, and oh, hello, what's this? Brawl Block, Year of the Mammoth. Bid a fond farewell to the Year of the Mammoth. Construct a deck using only cards from Journey to Ungaro, Knights of the Frozen Throne, and Kobolds and Catacombs. Okay, this is going to be potentially interesting. Right, okie dokie. So, who are we going to go with? I think Mage. I think Mage is going to be good. I think we do Elemental Mage. Yeah, let's like those. That's it. There we go. Oh yes, definitely those. If played Elemental, yes, I like all the Elementals. May as well, eh? What else can we do here? Allzark, yeah, gain Elemental, discover an Elemental. Those are always good, because especially I'm wondering, you may not be able to get any of the other ones, but maybe, just maybe, they give you something else, and possibly from one of the other sets. I think we'll actually take a couple of those. What else? What else? What else? Glacial Shard. I think Firefly, just to obviously make sure we can obviously play Elementals. Random shit. Right, and then I think it's finally time we get something here for... I think a couple of Deck of Wonders. Singarosa. We're gonna need something for clearance, I think. No, actually, Primordial Glyph might actually be the best one here. What else could we do? We could give ourselves some card draw. Could obviously do that. Actually, yeah, card draw would be good, because I'm thinking obviously now with Deck of Wonders. Yeah, that's actually not a bad thing. Yeah. And one other thing. I think Flame Geyser. Why not? Yeah, there we go. Why not? So that's a terrible deck. It's mainly Elemental Mage. Let's see what happens. Whee! She'll be coming round the mountain when she comes. She'll be coming round the mountain when she comes. Oh, but by the way, I should have also said, you know, if the audio is dodgy or anything like that, then please let me know. You can tell, I must admit, I have slightly rushed tonight as well, because I was late coming home. So, the music sorted out, and everything else. I had a plan and then it all fell apart! This is what happens in real life. It doesn't always go to plan, but then when it does, well, then obviously you start quoting the A-Team. Right. So, I'm actually going to get rid of the, 2 of the elementals, keep one of the volatiles, and the other one isn't really going to come into play. Ooh, Arcane Artificer. Not really anything clever right now. Not really got anything to play it with, so... yeah, why not? We may as well chuck it out. It is an elemental. And, oh, okay, so we potentially are up against an elemental rogue? Something? Oh my god, both fucking deck of wonders right now? That's just stupid.
I'm warning you, I'm unstable!
Oh well, there we go. It's kind of awful, this opening gambit, to be fair. Cheers, everyone. Remember, this is the gaming car crash for a reason. Right, what's he doing now? Because obviously he got rid of that because he didn't want to...
Golly, Bob, howdy, I am undead!
Okay, well, we can get rid of that. He probably was just clearing out of his hand, just to see what I would do with it. Ah, damn. Well, unfortunately, we're kind of stalled next turn, as it stands. We need something to give us an elemental if the Servant of Kathmandu is going to be any good. Oh, Great Shambler. That's actually pretty good. Shit.
Unravel.
Yeah, that's nothing I can do here. That's actually pretty fucking good. I kind of hope he goes for the face, so at least then I can get some armor out of it. Because this is pretty bad. This is pretty bad right now, as it stands.
Ooh!
Oh, that's bloody good. Yeah, that is definitely bloody good. Frostledge Jaina is not good for us right now. I think Deck of Wonders is just going to have to go. Who's thinking that they're going to have to change the deck? This guy. Nest in Rock. Oh, okay. This guy's thought about his deck. Yeah, this guy's definitely thought about his deck. Oh, and I've got nothing. Absolutely nothing. This is terrible. Oh. It's not going to get any better, this, I don't think. May have to actually think about this a little bit better. Definitely, I need some of the lower cost elementals to make use of this, especially with these right now. I mean, this is fucking terrible. Come on, what are you doing?
The grave
Corpse Razor! Oh, that is good! But will the battle cry kick off, or will it just become a 4... Mind you, even if it just becomes a 4-7 afterwards without the taunt, that's still bloody good. He has a really good wall of bullshit right there, and there's nothing I can do.
Too soon.
Gonna die, gonna die, gonna die. Gonna die, gonna die, gonna die. There we go. Hit you in the face with your rhythm stick. Okay. rubbish. that was fucking awful.
I'm warning you. I'm unstable.
Brothers, heed the call.
Yeah, now that's fine. Oh no, we're just. I think.
Well done.
We'll just pretend that didn't happen. Walk away. Nothing. Yeah, no. Okay, we definitely got to edit this. This is potentially potentially shit. Mind you, hang on. Look at this, right? I tell you what, we'll get rid of a couple of these. We're gonna need something actually. Something. What would be? That would be free costs. We get extra elementals to our hand then, at least with a death rattle. I mean, that was kind of a terrible play for us, more than anything else. What else could we get here? Yeah, maybe we should. We actually should rethink some of this. I mean, I tell you what, let's get rid of Ozark. Let's do the Lich King because he's always great fun to play. What else? What else can we use here? We're in the Fox. That's good. Bone Mare. Yes, of course. I tell you what. We'll actually get rid of the weapon there. Chuck in Bone Mare, because Bone Mare's pretty good. Carnivorous Cube is actually pretty good. I tell you what, I'm actually going to get rid of the Arcane Artificer and the Flame Geyser, because I don't think they're actually going to be of any use for us. Saronite Chain Gang obviously would be immensely helpful. We've got much. We got some death rattles. We got some death rattles. So Spirit Singer Umbra might be good. Right, we got 2 cards to play with now. Could put in Arthas. Then we get a Death Knight card. I think we'll do Arthas, and you know what? Let's do Zola the Gorgon. So we get get an extra copy. Yeah, right. Let's try this. Let's see how we get on. All right. I'm feeling saucy now. Feeling good. Na 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 na. I knew that would now. Yeah, still just iced tea. It's nothing else extravagant, is it? Alrighty then. So we're up against Woodman. Woodman.
Let the games begin.
I will be attempting to destroy you now, Woodman. I probably won't. But okay, we got 2 7 Calamos, Arthas. We're actually going to get rid of all those. Keep the Lesser Ruby Spellstone. Let's see what we get out of that. And we get Singer. Okay, so well, okay, possibly to turn 1 play. With Firefly. Really, again. Lich King going out, so we got Fireball, so let's try the Primordial Glyph, and let's see what we get here. Fireball, Ice Barrier, that's obviously a no. It's a toss-up between Ice Barrier and Fireball. I'm thinking we're going to have to just go with Armor. Seriously, we're probably going to get twatted in the face quite a bit when this all starts off. That's generally what happens. Totemic Ball, and he gets himself a lovely spell power thingy. Oh, Primordial Glyph again. Let's see what else we get. Oh, Christ. Breathless Rosa. Well, we can kill something with it for free. Cone of Cold. God, that's fucking awful. Okay. Well, at least we killed something which was doing damage to us. That was awful. Oh, that was terrible. Shrinking shroom.
Howdy, I am undead.
That is pretty damn good, actually. Well, at least we can stop him from just attacking our face, but we are going to get hit for at least 2 extra because of that bloody thing. It's the best we can do, unfortunately. Lesser Ruby Spellstone is getting there. No! Really? He had it with the mother trucker! That's worked out fantastically well for him!
1 shot, 1 kill.
Oh, that is fucking annoying.
Nice to meet you.
And then we can add 2 mage spells to us, but we are actually going to... I should have fucking got rid of something else. There we go. Job done. Oh dear. I've fucked up. I've fucked up. Why? I fucked up. Why? Why did I do that? Christ, come on, Paul. You used to play this game. What happened to you? And he's still just... He is still just building up a wall of bullshit here. Definitely with those 2 tools right there.
1 kill.
Oh, this is painful. Okay, so we gotta get rid of that. Freeze him. And we've got 1. Yeah, we it's low damage on the board right now. We still can't do that much, but I can't. That shroom has actually been pretty damn good. He's actually been getting a lot of value out of that. There's the Stonehill Defender. Bloody good card as well. I may have to think about this. Okay, come on! We can beat Woodman! Who's with me? Oh, bollocks. Shit. A Flame Strike for all this would sort me out, and I can't use it. Okay, right. Deck of Wonders it is, for all the good it is. For now, look, he can't get any more out of it. It's still low damaged, but... See, that's painful. That's painful.
It's time for a
Queen
little
Kiwi,
blood.
good luck. Thank you. Thank you very much. And thank you for joining me on the live stream as well. You know, we appreciate your custom. How you doing, Queen? Oh my god, this is fucking awful.
This power is ecstasy.
I think I've just lost. Oh, it's Insanity Men! Boring girlfriends. Hello, in any case.
I'm warning you. I'm unstable.
Oh, God. Insanity Men, then I ask you, how are you doing? Because as you might have seen, I'm doing fucking atrociously. Job's done. I can survive 1 more turn, and then this is pretty much going to be meh. Look at this. This is just bullshit. I may have to think about this deck again. again. Oh god. I can get rid of one of those.
Don't mess with me!
I do actually have a Flame Strike! Fuck it! Sorry, Insanity Man, did you check the mana curve before rolling this deck out? Nah, I just went with doing Elemental Mage, and then I lost the first game rather badly.
Incredible.
This needed some redoing in any case. I'm going to have to redo it again. You might just pull this off. Oh, come on!
I will.
Yes, I'm definitely going to win this. Because I'm the genius. What's the secret? To losing? Apparently, losing takes very little effort. Let's see what happens with this. Oh, Doom Pact. There we go. And there you go, he wins. Good game. It really wasn't. I was fucking terrible. Oh dear God. Right. As you can see, it's the curve is not bad. It's just I just top decked a Paladin deck. Oh yes. Well, again, I know we could do something. We're gonna have to do something that. Let's see what we can do with summons. Here we go. Net decked. Oh, right. I see what you did. See, no, I get what it is for just winning the Tavern Brawl. I get it. I just want to do it with something slightly more interesting. So I'm gonna get rid of that. Shrinking Shroom, that was brilliant. And we do need to cock block, I think. So Serenite Chain Gang is pretty good. Oh, you've just... Oh, thanks for the code. Yeah, I tell you what. I'll try that after, losing one more time. And then we'll see what happens, because then, inevitably I'm going to be terrible. Happy Ghoul, cost 0. Well, we haven't got anything for heals. Stonehill Defender, I do want to do. So let's get rid of that. Let's get rid of Singarosa because he's been fucking useless. I guess last case is that you can add me and I'll let you win for the pack. No, come on, that's cheating. Come on, I might be shit, but at least okay, I might do that. There is no honor left. Only victory by any means necessary. Serenite Chain, right, because Serenite Chain Gang, Bone Mare has been fucking useless. Oh, what else? What can we use here? What little scheme should I apply? No, I got forecast cards. I'm just thinking of what else can we put down here. Carnivorous Cube might actually be nice. I tell you what, instead of the Bone Mare, Carnivorous Cube. Gonna have one of those. Nice later game thing. We've still got plenty of other shit. Can you hover over the deck name so I can see the curve? There you go. So there you are. Basically, heavy curve on 2 mana stuff. And it just wasn't coming up. So potentially some card draw stuff might be at our advantage, but there isn't that much. Let's see what we got here. Draw. So we got the Darkness. That'd be awful. Alanith, I did have in, but then just said bollocks to it. Yeah, I think we'll keep it with that. Oh, Analyth, you think we should have? The only, I tell you what, we'll get rid of one of these Solviers, because these have also been next to bloody useless as well. We've got Analyth there, and then, yeah, very meme heavy. That's the thing, I like to go for silliness. Come on, it's the gaming car crash. I mess around, that's what I do. Hey, I'm here. keeping it cool with the kids and making all sorts of weird gestures. I don't know what I'm doing. It might kill you with fatigue crazy fast. The bad Leroy, leave them kids alone. No promises!
Let the games begin.
This is not the Michael Jackson documentary. Oh, it's too soon. I know. Anyway. See, this is what happens when I go off live stream and I wander out doing things. Hey teachers, leave them kids alone. Yeah, that's it. Fucking hell, just another brick in the wall. I like how you chaps think. Anyway, back to this. We got Servant of Kalamos. Get rid of the cube. Ooh, Glacial Shard. Okay. Roasting a dead guy. Was this a recremation? I'm taking that word. Bad Leroy, you're good. I'm saying that right now.
Friend.
I like that. That is absolutely a good one. Bless you all. You're enriching my lives. Okay, so we got ourselves right now. We go. I tell you what, let's just freeze him.
Nice to meet you.
We've got both our spellstones here, so that's actually remarkably good. We've also got 2 Stonehill defenders, which is shocking. Okay, taking a smoke break. Back soon. Of course, by all means. Take it easy. Bad Leroy can't get pissed sore on this brawl. I just gave up. That's not the usual. No. New mode. Well, oh right, yeah. I. That is a weird emote on the old Twitch thing. Whose face is that? I don't even. I don't know. Anyway, I'm just gonna carry on playing shit. And there we go. These ruby spellstones are all much better now. Lovely! See, we're putting down things, and then, what, the Stonehill Defenders may be coming into play. We haven't got any other elementals, but at least these are going to be loose now. That's going to be a bit rubbish. Oh yeah, Rogue is losing their secrets. Oh, that's a point, Bad Leroy. Yeah, obviously the rotations are going to be kicking in soon, so yeah, it's going to be a little bit meh overall. Nice, let's get rid of him. Let's just knock him down, so that then definitely when the attack comes up, then he has to lose that. We've got a Pyros for 6/6 later. Well, that's the thing. When I was going through the the new expansion, it's going to be amazing of how much we're about to lose. Actually, I mean, I know it happens every year, but still, the Rogue really did get some extra stuff. I mean, I like the secrets that Rogue had. I mean, there were some things that were just absolutely fantastic. Last couple of expansions were so weak and so much good stuff is going out that I bet there's going to be lots of new crazy stuff. Now, yeah, now that I do think is going to be the case. I think that genuinely is going to be a lot of crazy shit, and I genuinely hope there is. Let's just get rid of that. Defend it down. Yeah, that's fine. Ooh, what do we got? Another taunt minion. We've actually got other stuff! Primordial Drake, Furious Etin, Sunwalker. I think Sun... actually, no. Primordial Drake. Let's take that for some potential board clearance if he just gets a load of weenies out. Oh dear. You two having a bloody good chat. Hang on. Bad Leroy, to be honest, these expansions that are rotating out were staples for the meta till now. Yeah. Oh dear. And Insanity Man, what are you saying? He is a little excited. Bomb Warrior hype, yes, there is some of that too. Tempted to spend 70 bones on the pre-release packs. If I were to tell you what I've done with this already, you'll probably go, what the fuck is wrong with you? And I would say, yes, I am one of those people. Right, so I think for this, we're going to have to Pyrus it. Upgrade these, so now we've got 3 random mage spells, and we're not going to attack into that. Let's force him into that, and then jolly good. Yeah. They are taking away the odds and evens mechanics early. Now that I was surprised. But then again, they might have different ideas of what's going to happen over the next year. I mean, look, when it comes to new expansions, Blizzard, they've pretty much planned out the next year already. Hang on. Insanity making you spend about 240 quid. I'm guilty. I've spent a ridiculous amount of money myself. So I completely understand that. Bad Leroy, move Lich King to Classic set, I believe. And actually, no. For next year, there's going to be one extra card I would actually posit for that as well, and I'll explain why in a sec. Right, first of all, you've got to get rid of him. And I think... let's just start getting some spells in our hand here. There we go. Play an extra Firefly out. There we go. Lovely. We got ourselves unexpected results. Vaporize. Arcane Intellect for card draw. That's not bad, actually. And he's only got weenies as well. Bad Leroy. I named my dog Arthur. That's how my dog. Oh. Isn't that lovely? Insanity Man, 250 quid a year for a game I play every day and gets updated every
My hand is full.
That's fair. Look, hang on. Insanity Man, I will say this. If you enjoy playing the game, who cares? It's good shit. You know, I mean, there's worse things to be playing on the internet, I will say that. Look, you could be just doing the same with skins for Fortnite or pissing away on Call of Duty Battle Pass. It's entirely subjective here. Right, oh yeah, speaking of which, Primordial Drake time, I think. Bye! We have ourselves a board clear! And Insanity Men, yes, it is. It is a great name for a dog. You know. And speaking of, look, Bad Leroy. Your savior has disappeared to make me cry. Okay, we got Analyth come out. Ooh, we could do Vaporize here with that. Why not? Let's do a Stonehill Defender. Lord of the Arena, bit wank. Sleepy Dragon would be a nice cock block. Yeah, why not? And you know what? Let's just shut these out. Lovely. And let's keep it at that. Bad Leroy, he hasn't attempted to kill me or res the dead on me. Yet. But we are at the height of night, and it is young.
In the best shape of my life.
Oh, you little cheeky bastard! You stole my things, that you did! Oh, that is...
How long can this be run? How long can this be
That was a really good turn, Vin. That was a really good turn. There's a very good question here, because we could actually do Sleepy Dragon. He's forced to yeah. He might run some other shit in, so I think we are going to have to just, yeah. I think we'll mind, yeah, because that's a taunt, we can actually take that out, so let's get rid of it. So he's not getting any more benefits from the Lich King. Now we've got 8 mana left, but what to do with it? I mean, fuck it. Let's just do unexpected results. Nice! Cornered Century! You gotta love randomness! All praise, RNGesus! And you know what? Let's put out the Shrinking Shroom as well. Let's see what we get out of him. We got a Stone Dust Boar. Womp womp. God. The Bad Leroy. Where'd you find the peon emote? That's brilliant! I haven't seen that before. Oh, look at that! Yes! Yes! And I can still actually clear all that. The way that this has gone. Unless he's actually going to attack with the knife and maybe get rid of the stone, but... Oh, bollocks. Well, shit. Right, let's get rid of those. And you know what? I think it's time to put the Sleepy Dragon. So it's a nice, big, lovely cock block right there. It's throbbing. The amount of blockage that's right there. Bad Leroy.
One for all.
Yeah, was that a bit much?
The sun has set for me.
Really? Tell you what, it actually makes sense. We could actually then fill his board with the 1/1 grubs, but this vaporize is going to be a bit wank, realistically speaking. Yeah, I don't know yet. Let's see what the glyphs give us. Okay, research project. Let's just draw cards. And we get the Lich King out of it. Okay. I tell you what, Carnivorous. Let's actually kill the Carnivorous. Yeah, let's do that. So then we get 2 cock blocks afterwards.
I found it first.
Get rid of that. And let's see what else we get with the other glyph. This is kind of terrible, really. Primordial glyph. Ooh, Deck of Wonder. Ooh, Blast Wave. Ooh, I'll just keep saying ooh. Oh dear. Well, on the bright side, we will definitely get rid of something. It's just what am I about to destroy? Is it going to be Marin the Fox? Or is it going to be... Well, it's not going to be the Violent Worm, actually. It's probably the Marin the Fox. He's not going to twat that, because... Yeah. So, Marin the Fox is what... Yeah. So, bye, Marin! There you go. Bad Leroy. I love how it's only the 3 sets, because it's from other expansions. I know, it's just my... Anything with Discover or otherwise, you've then got the possibility. It seems to be outside whatever rules they put in. Which is fabulous! Right, speaking of which, I think it's time for the Lich King. Because I think we've reached the point of no choice here. Battle cry, discover better cards. I tell you what, Bad Leroy, I do not deny that. That is absolutely, that would be a terrific card. If Blizzard feel free to print one of those if they ever decide it. Your deck's shit. Now do this. Now have these cards. There we go. So then he doesn't get all the grubs. So that's something. He can't actually play any more minions. Oh, but he does get 3 cards that he can play for 0, which is a bit rubbish. And he's not hitting. And he doesn't get another ooze out of it either with Taunt. I don't know, man. Seems balanced to me. Really? Oh! Death Coil. Yeah. We need something to block him at this point. Bad Leroy has shown sarcasm. Thank you. This is how long I've been out of the game. I don't even know the fucking emotes anymore! Let's just see if we draw anything now. Nope. Okay. Right. Oh dear.
Nice to meet you.
I think I've got one more turn. Oh dear. Definitely one more turn. People have been putting together really good deck shows again, fair. When I started the live stream tonight, I literally didn't give a shit. I just went Elemental Mage and thought that would be it. But no, people have actually given thoughts about it. They've done things. They've actually had a look through cards. I didn't. It's only 17:08 here, mate. Okay, fair enough. At this point, it's almost 9:10 in the evening here in the UK. I'm just saying that. Wherever you are in the world, happy time of day. God. Oh, okay, right, we have definitely got a cock block now. We've got to get rid of him. Thank you, and I tell you what, I think this is the point. Hang on, 4, right? So we can actually do another Calamaros, and we'll get Water Elemental, Anti-Static Shell. There we go. Boom. Bad Leroy. When is Europe going to be more of a team player? Should be named WE. We are not weak. We're just timid. Oh dear, well on the bright side, look, we are getting a board clear now. It's almost like I planned this. I really did. Oh! Oh, he couldn't target it? Hang on, what was he just... Oh, okay. Right. So
I'm warning you, I'm unstable.
He really needs that poison just to get through this, because otherwise he's kind of boned right now. Okay, Scroll of Wonder, Betrayal. Ah! Orange Jesus, I love you. Sorry. Bad Leroy, no, I mean we, as in we instead of UK. Oh. Oh dear. We're not going to get into the B word, are we? Okay. That's for other places, not here. Even though I bring it up from time to time myself. I'm trying to forget all about it tonight. Oh dear. Anyway, right, what am I doing? So let's put down a Tar Creeper, let's put down another Servant of Kalamazoo, and Bonfire Elemental, why not? You know what, let's get rid of him. Lovely, and... So we've got board control, he's only got 1 minion, he can only attack these with spells. He, however, got a Sleepy Dragon. And Bad Leroy, I'm so lost as well. To be fair, if you're expecting me to make sense with some of the comments and so forth, it sort of varies again from time to time. Oh, hello! What'd I get? Oh, none of them can be targeted now! Winning! Bad Leroy, I think we're going to have to go Frostlich here.
Do not fear power.
Because now all of them becoming... there we go, look at that. And there we go! Bad Leroy, there you go. It can be done, this brawl. And we've got the proof. We have got the proof. Boom! And somehow, yeah, that sort, yeah. If I didn't have all the cards, I would be mad. I don't. The thing is, on this account, I am missing one card, and it's a legendary I don't play. But I get what you mean, and I will say this: for if anyone was new coming into this, oh yeah, and Millhouse, absolutely. Actually, I think I've got a golden Millhouse, I think. If memory serves. Let's actually just see what happens with this. In any case, yeah, spent the money already. You know, Insanity Man, with how much you said you spent. No, I spent way more. I have actually got all the packs already, both lots. This is how. This is. I don't have the money, and yet I still spend it. But it was just like what Insanity Man said. I do enjoy the game. I play it regularly, and it's... yeah. But Leroy, this is the first expansion I won't be buying packs. Saving for a house. That's fair enough, though. Look, real life will happily trump this type of thing. I mean, look, if we've got the spare cash or otherwise, of course you're going to be pissing away on money on things that you're enjoying. But if you're going to be doing something like getting a house, I mean, bloody hell, fair play to you, Leroy. What are you aiming for, just out of curiosity? Because I lucked out with this place in sunny Shepherd's Bush. I'll tell you that for nothing. Ah, dear. Whatever we can afford. Good answer. Oh, dear. But anyway, just to show you, in terms of standard, it's literally this mother lover that I'm missing. I am not missing anything else. Fiancé makes all the cash. Yeah, fair enough. But you're there for moral support at the very least. So therefore, you're still fulfilling a role. Cheers. And that's how to alienate people on the live stream. Oh dear. Anyway, she became a vet tech, and I became fat. Oh, come on, Bad Leroy. It can't be as bad as that. I don't believe it for a second, sir. Oh, dear. But like I said, if nothing else, you are there for moral support and doing other things. I'm sure you're a man of many talents, sir. That's what I'm definitely saying. Good. You've seen that. If you just want to make a note of this, Bad Leroy, these are the cards that, well, finally got us a win. It wasn't entirely convincing, to be perfectly honest. There you go, Jack of all trades, master of none. Exactly, Bad Leroy. You see, this is how, you know, you've got to frame it. Good lord. Right, I did promise, before we carry on, I've just got to scroll back up the, what's it? Queen Kiwi, you want, sorry, Insanity Men, he wanted me to try a deck out in Tavern Brawl. So I'm going to delete it. I have no idea what deck this is. Right, so we got that. I just need to copy and paste this, actually. Right, so copy. I don't know what it is. No, it's not that. I don't know what he gave us. Oh, what? Okay. Oh, Paladin. Yes, he said he was Paladin. Right. No. I want to delete it. Yes, it was Paladin. Paladin. Why is it not allowing copy and paste into this anymore? Oh dear. This is rubbish. Bad. Just meanwhile, back in the Twitch chat, Bad Leroy, I'm basic AF. Hey baby, wanna hook up with an average man? You see, that's where I've been going wrong with dating as well, clearly. I need to be more realistic. Say, hey, I know how to wear clothing. I have had a bath. I can drink tea. How about it? Oh, did the code begin or end with hash delete them? Yeah, hang on. Let me just... Via the gift of Notepad! Yeah, it does. Right, okay. There you go! Thank you! Bad Leroy! Okay, so, for the purposes of pleasing the audience that have turned up, Insanity Man has provided us with a Paladin deck that apparently won this Tavern Brawl. So what we've got here, Lost in the Jungle, Righteous Protector, okay, Silverhand Recruit, so it's basically giving us a lot of little minions, along with building them up, Fungal Mancer, Crystal Lion, yeah, I see, so it is a lot of, yeah, okay, let's see what we can do with this. Okay, Insanity Men, this is how we're gonna roll. And Bad Leroy, maybe this deck will help you as well. I mean, you've seen that it is possible to win this Tavern Brawl. It's just... Although, to be fair, I dare say other people have net-decked this thing as well. Just judging how well people are putting decks together.
Hello.
Bad Leroy, I've already begun my grind. Wow, it's too late for Hearthstone. Oh no. Okay. Bad Leroy, explain this to me, mate. What is still the lure of World of Warcraft at this point? I am very much curious on that. Because I got so tired of it a long time ago. At least with Hearthstone, they're refreshing the meta every so often. But World of Warcraft, that's...
Hello.
We got nothing here, so I think Righteous Protector is all we can do.
We fight.
But we're up against Marty McFly! Bad Leroy, in regards to what is current, well, the Horde has 3 new war chiefs. King Varian died, Ysera died, Tyrion died. Hang on, Tyrion? Are we going back to Game of Thrones or something? What's going on, son? Meanwhile, back at the lodge, we're going to put out our little Hydra list. And what can we do here? Repentance, Eye for an Eye, Order Defense Matrix. I think, fuck it, we'll go Repentance. And I missed out on 1 damage. From Paladin. Okay, fine. Okay, so... I tell you what. We will go with Lost in the Jungle. At least we would if the game hadn't... What's going on here? Have I just broke it just by playing it? What's going on? Guess they really were lost in the jungle. There you go! You know this is live when it all just goes fucking weird.
Reporting for duty.
Alright, so let's get rid of that. Let's put out the other Hydra list. Let's see if we can... Aha! Noble Sacrifice. That's an obvious one. And this time, I used the 1 damage. I get overexcited with this stuff a bit too much. So Bad Leroy, you would actually say that they have been actually doing a fair amount that's been more interesting in terms of World of Warcraft, because like I said, I kind of got put off by it. I have to be fair.
Reporting for duty.
Right, there we go.
To battle! To battle!
Repent!
We've got a load of weenies. We've now got a Stegodon, which can actually adapt these Silverhand recruits quite well, all things considered, so it might not be too bad to do. Noble Sacrifice and Repentance as well. It's going to be glorious. Bad Leroy, it depends on the person. I am content, but then there are crybabies who hate everything. That's like complaining about repeating maps in classic Mario. But mind you, they did. You know, Super Mario U when it came out on the Switch. There were a lot of people going, oh man, yeah. Yeah, so I get where you're coming from there. It's still just going to be entirely subjective as to whether or not anything's your cup of tea, which is, I suppose, going to be a bit of an issue. I think we go with Poisonous.
The battle!
Womp, womp.
The battle! The battle!
Wow, that adapting was quite good, wasn't it? Games aren't meant to last this long, though. Now, it does depend. Some people do like... I tell you what, okay, it's not as old, but there are some games that have developed over the years. Warframe is one of those that I would actually posit that it's managed to have a long life for being basically a co-op online only game, and it's actually been growing from strength to strength. So some games absolutely work, and so as does this deck apparently. If WoW had Battle Royale, people would play that shit. I would be curious, how would that work? Battle Royale and WoW. Although, mind you, didn't they have the Battlegrounds already, and that was supposed to be a sort of... I don't know, was that a precursor to Battle Royale? I mean, I was never on board with the Battle Royale bollocks in the first place. Like I said, it's not my cup of tea. I think it's dull as shit past the first couple of times. And, well, what are you playing for? Just to be first? Why? Because you get cosmetics that mean nothing. Okay, bye. Okay, so Battlegrounds, it's not the same thing really. 5v5 isn't a Battle Royale really. But mind you, they've started to do that with some team modes within Fortnite, haven't they? Hard to Battle Royale when it's always Alliance versus Horde. Yeah, okay, fair enough. I get where you're coming from. Oh dear. Do you want to see this, or do you want to have some games with Whizbang? Because we could obviously do that. I'll tell you what, we'll do one more with the Brawl, with this, and then we'll move on to Whizbang. Kakis, you cheeky wanger! Drop me a line when you're live streaming. I always enjoy seeing you sucking. Also, hey, hi mate, how you doing? And yes, I do apologise. To be perfectly honest, I kind of only thought about this during the day, and then I came home late, and then waffled for a bit, and then finally started doing something. And also, yes, in future, I promise, I will definitely tell you when, I'm doing something else. Tuesday the 9th of April, I'm definitely back on here live streaming, because obviously that's the release of the new expansion, and I'm definitely going to be here, opening the card packs that I've paid way too much for. Okay, so let's get rid of all that, because it's all not bloody useful. Sorry, And we got ourselves a secret maul, which is morphed into what? Give your minions taunt. Oh, that's a bit wank. Call to arms. Yeah. Okay, next one, Plated Beetle, I think, is going to be our point of call here against what? Biscuit? Biscus. Yeah, fuck it. I'm sticking with Biscuit there. Oh dear. Right, yes, by the way, I'm also being rude. I'm on the phone as well while I'm doing it. By the way, I'm live streaming to everyone on the internet. I'm not even paying attention because I'm talking to someone on my phone. Oh, Kakis, it's actually going remarkably well. I mean, look, I am going to talk to you about how it went in Berlin or anything like that. I mean, I got back on Monday night, I've been working and marrying, and then I decided to obviously do all this live stream and malarkey today. So that was kind of a lovely little thing. Do I do Secret Taunt now, or do I do Potion of Heroism? Yeah, fuck it. Let's put it on. We got ourselves a Hydraulis, and yeah, maybe just hit. He's going to be able to trigger that. There is, I think hunters have got the thing where they can trigger the death rattle. There you go. That's it. I can't remember. Okay, so we have got nothing. We as home. Ooh, redemption. Let's do that. Absolutely, let's do that. And I just want to get that out of the way so he can't just trigger the death rattle. And then we get that people back where we get more armor! Lovely. See, look, that's why I need to get rid of the damn thing. Because he's spurting out of control! Christ, this is going to be a bit wanky. Let's get that out. Yeah, now they've all got the taunts. Hello! And you know what? I'm going to leave it like that. Because you'll be able to take out one of them with the candle shot, but not necessarily anything else right now. Yeah.
Mushroom power!
Bunglemancer! Oh, bollocks. Wank tit ass. I do apologise, I'm just on the phone again. Yeah, if, you know, by all means, you can feel free to, like, be annoyed at me. I would... Khakis, and you complain about my language. What, German? I don't know. Right, okay, so we have got a mountain of bullshit. That will do, and that's, I think that's as good as it gets. Oh, we are so dead. Let's just concede.
Thanks.
Yeah, that didn't work out quite well. Oh, dear. I think it's time that we go back to normal. Khakis. I meant more cursing and all the bedworks. I don't talk about my bedworks here. That can be found on my other channel, which obviously costs £10 a minute to watch. Anyway. Words, I'm tired. Yes, of course. I'm tired too. Moving on. Also, no one would pay £10 to watch you suck balls. I beg to differ. And the only way you can find out how many watch is by subscribing. Right? No, I'm kidding. I'm going on. Anyway, let's just play Whizbang the random. Oh dear. Insanity Men, yes, the internet is a crazy place. And somehow we're all here collectively in this crazy place, just at least for a short time, saying hello to one another, talking complete and utter bullshit, and it is grand.
Rexa
And I thank you all very much from the bottom of my ass.
Victory or death!
Anyway,
Let the hunt
moving
begin.
on. Our first randomness tonight, it appears to be Hunter. Looks like we're going to need to do Beasts and all that shite. Let's get rid of Unleash the Hands, right. Mind you, no, that would have been a great... That would have actually been a pretty decent mixed thing for... yeah. I don't really think about these things. I'm not that clever. Shield Breaker. Silence an enemy minion with Taunt. Thought about using that. Khakis, I have to hand it to him. He's good at selling stuff. Hey, when the product is me, it's easy to sell.
What now?
Okay, seriously, I cannot... This is also probably where I've been going wrong with dating. You know, I turn up, the lady goes, "Oh, hi, how's it going?" And then I just spout all this bullshit, she instantly runs off. You know. It's pretty obvious when you come to think of it. Fuck it, you know what? I'm going for Scavenging Hyena now.
Job done.
I could have done Spirit of the Lynx, but I didn't. So anyway, while we wait for whoever the fuck this is to do nothing. Oh, he did something! Yay! Okay, so we can... Whenever it takes damage to an armor... Okay. Well, on the bright side, you'll get armor out of it. But it's dead, and then we can actually do Unleash the Hounds and start building this motherfucker up. Kagis, I think he's trying to make me lose my stalling. Possibly. Possibly. Just not right now, though. Okay, I think now we set this down for Spirit of the Lynx. Get rid of that fucker.
Job done.
And then we got options for a beast, and we'll get a 4/4 wolf out of it. Aha! Okay, we definitely get something out of it. Oh, yeah, we definitely can do that then. Right, so let's hit it, and then let's do hitting. And that turns into a 4/4 wolf! Boom! That is how we do it. This is how we do it.
Defend the gates!
Oh, that is pretty damn good. That is pretty damn good. Oh, hello. What we can do, actually... we can do something about it! We can actually now get rid of that. 5 damage. And the Lynx. And now that's it. Yeah, there we go. Now we're getting somewhere. And now hopefully this thing is not going to be of any use because I can get rid of the fucking thing. That Spirit of the Rhino is pretty damn good with rush decks. Oh, he's a sneaky little bastard, this one. But fair play. You know, I must admit, I've not really done that much with the rush. I think I did one live stream with the deck with rush and the Spirit of the Rhino, but I think I'm gonna have to actually... I'll have to come back to that, you know. A rush deck with that is gotta be damn good. Oh, you bastard! And okay, so that's now just a 2/2, which was he just... That's fine, you just made it easier to kill with one go. Sure. I guess. Alright, well, let's get rid of him. Let's get rid of that. Into base. Carry on with our lives. La 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 la. Right, what should I do here? We got Baited Arrow, deal 3 damage. That wouldn't be an overkill on anything there. Oh!
Break their ranks!
I forgot we got it. Whoops. baited arrow is kind of shit. Yeah, unfortunately with that silence, we've got next to nothing on the board. It's still a 5-5 there. Khakis, are you not losing yet? I'm positively surprised. It's going to happen at some point. I mean, look what's happening right now. There we go. Right. My shenanigans on the phone are done with. I'm now all yours, campers. Aren't you happy? Speaking of, I've completely lost what I was doing. Okay. That overkill is still no good. Unleash the Hounds is a bit wank. I guess we'll have to just see what happens with these. Poisonous! Thank you! That is gorgeous! Although unfortunately... Oh fuck, he actually is getting close to lethal. I really should have been paying more attention. Okay. Next time, doing a live stream, talking to people, all the rest of it, actually pay attention to what's happening on the fucking screen.
Mushroom power!
And Fungalmancer again! Seriously? I had enough room in the talent room! Well, that's a bit wank. Khakis, you were saying about, yeah, I have lost.
Well fought.
This game definitely should pay attention. Oh, but I've got a golden starving buzzard. Isn't that lovely? I don't use it though. So, more randomness, and possibly I'm gonna have to get a drink in a bit. Khakis, well, nothing new in the West, I guess. Certainly not in the west of London. I can't say any, for anywhere else right now. It's exactly the same. Business as usual, I think, here.
Your soul shall be
Coming up against an arcade warlock.
Victory or death!
Pardon me, a warrior. And dragon warrior, no less. Ooh, this might actually be good. Tell you what, we'll get rid of both of the drakes, because we can add dragons later on and see if we get anything cheaper. Okay, so we are with Dragon Warrior. Now, Dragon Warrior decks, I have played a lot. I have to be honest. I do like it. I really do. Yes, I do. Okay, so... Oh, he's saying hello, so let's say hello.
Greetings.
Right, so let's give ourselves a couple of random dragons. We've got an Ixia and a Bone Drake. That is absolutely gorgeous, darling. And Christ, you know that card? You know with the next expansion, the fact that they've got a mage dragon only that gives you a free spell every turn. That potentially is going to be evil. Okay, could do shield block. We haven't got weapons or weapons project. I think we'll actually just go with shield block. Lovely. And probably what he'll do now is just trade that into that, and then I just go, oh dear, what a shame. And then carry on with my life. Okay, so I carry on with my life.
Job's done.
Lovely! Philadelphia! Best part is, next one I can just do gain shield block and then just shield slam that. And just clear it while he does, what, not a lot else?
Truth is found in death.
Oh, Prince Keith. Prince Keith! Right, okay. I think we might have to get rid of it by a different means. the shield slam. Yeah, use it for that. Kaki, shield slam. When you defend so hard, you hurt people with it. Hey, you always need defense, mate. Remember, no gloving, no loving. Boo! Okay, so I think we'll do another shield block. Rocket shield slam that bastard. May as well, you know, because unfortunately we are getting a rather full hand here. Oh, hello, dear. That is a bit pants. We do need to do something here. Okay, tell you what. Let's do one more path and then just get rid of that, because that is evil. To be perfectly honest, I did not want to leave that type of size minion on the board, especially unanswered. Just kind of wanted to, you know, force the issue, as it were. So he's live tapping, and he's got brilliance!
Perfection.
Ow, that is bloody good stuff. However, we have got a crown roaster, so there we go. I forgot that all these have got the extra 1/1 now because of Prince Kalasef. It's the what it does is in the card text, and yet I still don't pay attention. What is wrong with me? Actually, no, this is pretty normal. Okay, so he's healed himself up quite nicely. Put the bow drake down, put up some extra armor. So 11 armor and what have you. We've got a little bit of a board presence. Depends what he's going to do. I mean, he's got 10 cards. He's actually...
Darkness rises.
Oh, saggy pentacles. Although... How is that for a top deck? How is that for a top deck? That was gorgeous. That was gorgeous. You know what?
The pain speak to me.
Let's just do that. And then we get some card draw. Lovely! There's our other Dragon Roar. Fantastic! Ah, Despicable Dreadlord, which you're going to give us a free dragon? Kobold Librarian. That's actually a bloody good 1-mana card now out of 3/2. Ooh. Prince Kalasef is definitely a damn good card if we can get it to play it. Really? Oh, life's gonna suck for him. But we won't actually do that just yet.
What now?
I think, honestly, let's just do card draw. And then... There we go. And,
I see a vision in the flames.
Oh, heavy metal? Abso-fucking-lutely, darling! I think that definitely has to be the order of the day. Especially for Blood Razor and everything else. I mean, doesn't matter what he does with this. He's still...
Bubblies and yummies!
Okay, but that's still not going to help you. Okay, that definitely will help you because he gets rid of the 2/2. Right, okay, so we're probably going to need to do... Right. So, let us do the Blood Razor. Lovely. And Heavy Metal. Which gives us Deathwing! I mean, that was well done. Yes. I meant to do that. What we'll actually do is actually get rid of him. Now, no matter what, he's basically got a twat. He's got to do something about Deathwing. Especially if I do something with Alexstrasza here. Oh no, he's just gonna go and hit me! Okay, fine, sure. Could do a crowd roaster. Ooh, yeah, actually, that's gonna be a very good point. Alright, so let's just go with that. Get rid of all those. And it dies. Yeah, there we go. Now we're getting there. Lovely. Okay, and now let's actually have two random dragons to us. We get Alexstrasza again. I think the game's somehow trying to tell me to play Alexstrasza on one of these turns. But when? Should I play this Alexstrasza and this Alexstrasza? We could even copy it as well. It's fucking insane. It's a bloody good dragon deck, I have to be fair. Siphon Soul! He lost Deathwing! And he lost Doomguard, so no charge. Okay, fine. Tell you what, I think it's time for Alexstrasza. Let's fuck him up. Job's done. And if he feels again, we got Alexstrasza. Sure, by all means. I think Primordial Drake, get rid of HP. That will do for now. Okay, so we still got another cop block. We got Onyxia still in our hand. We got Warmaster Thingamabob. Ysera as well. I mean, this is pretty much a fucking good hand what we got. But realistically, we've only got one big dragon a turn that we can actually play. So it might be worth.
Out of my jungle!
It might be worth doing Colboat and Ember Scale. Just to clear out some of these.
How long can this go on? How long can
Yeah,
this
he's doing the
go
cop
on?
block thing now as well. Could do Ysera. No, fuck it. Get rid of one of those. And then... Hey! We got an 8-5 now. It's a reasonable board, I think.
This will be a massive.
Oh! That was an excellent turn. That really was an excellent turn. However, fuck it.
You dare challenge the daughter of Deathwing?
Next! I needed to clear out some. I mean, now it's not too bad because Warmaster wants it. Yeah, okay, and... Okay, fine!
Out of my
Stone Hill
jungle!
Defender. We're both doing pretty well at the moment, it's got to be said. I mean, this is a good match against Arcade. He's actually doing really well. Right, okay, so we got. Let's get the Warmaster out. Just get him out. Lovely. So, no matter what, we can actually get
out of cards!
He's got to have the hero card to
All will serve.
You know the Warlock card to resummon all demons that died? I think fuck it at this point, we just brought Ysera. We get ourselves a Laughing Sister. Which... Okay, so he gets himself a free Doomguard. He's got to have something to resurrect
Your
demons.
magic shall not
otherwise...
save.
Spellbreaker! Not Ysera, no! Even though we got Ysera.
My hand is full.
No, okay.
My dragon be
Get rid of
hungry.
that. get rid of that.
Is there trouble?
Job's done.
There we go, that was pretty succinct. And he's got, what, he's got no other demons left? He's got to have the, there you go, Blood Pickle Day. I couldn't remember what it was.
And shadow.
So what's he getting back? This is basically his last character.
Not of cards.
Okay, so what we can do... Yeah, let's just do that. And... yeah, this is going to be a bit rubbish, unfortunately. So let's go with one of those. I got one card left anyway. Khakis, I guess I already have to be off work and stuff tomorrow. Yeah, of course. I mean, I'll be off myself in a bit. So no worries, and thanks for joining us again, mate. It's been an absolute pleasure. And we will definitely do this again sometime. And of course, again, properly catch up. So take it easy, and I hope work isn't too meh. I hope those work's not too meh for everyone, actually.
I must choose.
Okay, so...
I'm game.
Not like this.
Okay, so... he is going to try and just outlive me at this point. He might actually do it! Yeah, Khaki, see you soon, and I will hit you up when I am in the mood for some booty. Absolutely. Oh, look! Warpath, let's just see what happens.
Job's done.
I don't have enough mana.
I've got two Alexstrasas here as well. I could actually... I could just win just by resetting my health. Oh, dear.
So
Would actually be
many
quite funny
bloody
more than anything,
decisions.
Okay, sure. There's one damage.
I bring life.
I suppose I just do that a couple of times. Actually, mathematically, there's no way I can win here.
Nicely done.
Yeah. With that, there's no way I can win. There's the damage. Well played, Arcade. That was actually... I will say that. That was a bloody good match. I salute you. Absolutely bloody good match. I should have worked it out a lot sooner, but there was no way I could actually carry on with that game. But hey, no worries. I think we'll do one more match, and then we'll call it quits. How about that, campers? Because obviously, you know, places to go, people to kill, and, well, shit to sort out more than anything else. So, our last, I think, yeah, the last match for tonight.
Watch.
We're up against the Ruggish Road.
Victory or death!
And we're playing again. We're playing as, oh, Mech Warrior. Hey! That's a nice way to finish off tonight. We'll actually get rid of all that, to be perfectly honest. See if we get anything better to start out with. And okay, Town Crier, that might not be too bad. There we go, we get a Rabbit Terry Wogan. And hello, rats.
Greetings.
Okay, he's just playing Hallucination. I'm feeling like I'm suffering from hallucinations, the amount of bullshit and silliness that I've been talking tonight. Ah, dear. I don't know. It's all getting a little bit silly. Right. We could do... Okay, oh, look, Skater Bot. Ah, nice. So we can actually do something with that with... yeah, we are getting there, actually. Okay, so... Looks like the Rapid Rogan can just go into that. Still carry on hitting. So even though he's building up cards from the warrior side, we can at least still keep them. It could be worse. But for 4 mana now, this is where it gets a little bit meh.
Listen here! Listen here! I'm fast and furious!
Yeah, that was a little bit of a waste, I guess. But hopefully we'll get something out of it. And what's he doing? He's doing backstab!
There once was a man from
and he's going to get rid of the 3-1. He's taking more damage. Okay, fair enough. I can live with that. And now we've got ourselves Rockskeeper. And you know what?
Deploying countermeasures.
This is going quite well. This is almost entirely lopsided as well. So, well, it could be worse. It could be better. But so far, we're in a decent spot.
Welcome to my way.
That's a good one for Joy Strider. But the security rope was
deploying countermeasures. Listen here.
Yeah, it's best that we do that, actually. Just keep up the pressure. He is going to have to commit that into that, unless he's got something else. Spectral Cutlass! Okay, surprising, but sure. Right, we got Devastate. Deal 4 damage to a damaged minion. Meh, that's a bit rubbish. Let's get rid of that, and let's put in the Brilliant Nullifier. That becomes a 5/13. Absolutely, and then no matter what, he has to deal with it somehow. That is a WTF. And he also summons a Toodles. That is a fucking great card to play there. Okay then!
Hostile detected.
So... This is insane! He has to deal with it because it's gonna damage everything. If no, one way or another, he dies. Unless he's got a taunt. He's got to do something with it. But what? Okay, he's just gonna hit me. Get me down as low as possible. And vanish! And he heals up. Yeah. Oh, he doesn't! Oh, I'm so sorry. Well, at least there you go, campers. We ended on a bit of a winner here. Oh, this has been an absolute grand live stream, I have to say. Admittedly, I do apologise. I'm a little bit all over the place to start with, campers. It's again one of those things that you don't do that often, and then when it comes back to it, it's not even like slipping into an old pair of boots, like just getting back into the swing of things. I still feel a bit stiff. Phrasing, boom. And I also need, in essence, I suppose I should do this more often. So perhaps we will see each other again very, very soon for another Gaming Car Crash live stream, or certainly the Hearthstone Happy Hour. Everyone, especially Khakis, you know, Bad Leroy, Insanity Men, thank you very much for joining us tonight. It's been an absolute pleasure. Mwah, all of you. And hopefully we'll see you all again very soon. And hopefully it won't be that long. I mean, don't get me wrong, I've still got another trip going away to Europe again in a matter of weeks, 2 weeks, on Friday, in fact. But all in all, I should hopefully stick around a bit more. Of course, we'll be back for more card craziness, and hopefully I'll be a little bit more prepared. And also try and do some more movie reviews and all the rest of that, because I still haven't even done the Captain Marvel one. It's actually been recorded for ages. I just literally didn't do the tiny amount of editing to put it online, so that's entirely my fault. But until next time, campers, obviously if you want to keep up to date with what are the bollocks that I tend to do in this day and age, I tend to put more shit on Instagram more than anything else, especially when I went to Berlin for shenanigans and currywurst, which was nice. And then obviously, you know, when I go away in a couple of weeks' time, be able to see more shit, honestly. Now, until next time, campers, I have been Paul Hughes. I'm still going to be the Lord of Leisure after the live stream finishes. And until next time, it has been an absolute pleasure. Take it easy. And I'll speak to you all again very, very soon. Until then, bye! I've got to look at the buttons to turn off the thing now. Bye!